Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I was here. Yes, I hit the button. Yes, I forgot to hit the button twice. It's normal for me. How is everybody? This is the first Monday in August. I can't believe we're in month 8 already. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I got to find myself. I have to do commands on YT. There we go. So I forgot to mute me. Hi. And it's backwards over there. I can't get used to that. Okay. But here we are. So, how is everybody? How was everybody's weekend? Leslie is Coley. Hi, good to see you, my Missouri cousin. Leslie is lurking at work. Roberta, hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you? Lauren, how the heck have you been? How are you and little miss? It's so good to see you. And there is Susan with our dear sunflower, Ashley. How are both of you? Is your sister still there with you? Or did she go back home? Sarah, how you doing? Good to see you. And there is our dear Dinky Jen. How you doing there over in Hulls? It's good to see you. How was it? My weekend was pretty good. I crocheted. I did a little family history. My cousin called me, taking me off the rails, and I was like, no, 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 no. You always want to take me someplace I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. I am over here. And she's like, I know, but these people are related to these people. And if they're related to you, then they're related to dad. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't give me more avenues to think about than the one I'm working on. Oh, she's funny. She has the analytical mind. And she says, "Well, I had to call you and tell you about everything because you know you're going to do what you do, and I love you for that because I'm the researcher. I research it and then she analyzes it. She does spreadsheets and all that nonsense. My name is VJ, and I do not do spreadsheets." Little Miss had a birthday last week. She's 7 going on 13 now. Shorty will be 13 on Wednesday if she lives that long, going on 30. Yeah, 13 going on 30. I commiserate with you. I know exactly what you're going through, and I don't want to do this anymore. Shatika, blessings and happy crocheting to you. How are you? And there's our dear Chris. How you doing, Chris? And Flower Tammy, hello, hello. We are okay. Household is back to normal. No visitors. I know you love to see them. It's nice to have them there sometimes, but yeah, sometimes you just want your house back. Mara, welcome in. Good to see you. Unraveled. Who's unraveled? I'm not familiar with an unraveled. Who's unraveled? I missed the elephant stampede because I was dealing with Shorty. Actually, I was dealing with Nightbot. Everybody who won, and Mindfully Crochet Unraveled. I got you. I forgot you started a new channel. Wait a minute. Let me go over here because I don't know if I'm subscribed to that one because I didn't get a notification. Ah, dear, 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 dear. Yeah, I forgot you had 2 channels. I had to go back and read that. Well, yeah, because I'm not. Okay, there we go. That's why I didn't get an alert. Okay. And I know why I didn't subscribe to that one because I'm not a game player. But for you, I'm giving you the numbers, girlfriend. Yeah, I I don't I don't know. It's never been my thing. I have been there with you and Carrie. I have done the bingo. I like the races, but it's not really, it's not warm and fuzzy. And I don't know why, but it's just not warm and fuzzy. So, hey, we're family. Where is my, there we go. What? And you're unraveled. Is that like being frogged? Oh my gosh, I had totally forgotten about that. You know, my mind's been somewhere else this summer, so I'm trying to get back to normal. I don't know. Is there a normal? No, she is not that cousin. We haven't discovered which side she is on. This was my Kansas City cousin on my father's side. Yeah. As a matter, if you remember Friday, I was telling Shelly that I had been researching another branch that I just discovered that doesn't look like me. And that cousin called me about that branch, but she was taking another leg of that branch. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not, I'm working on this leg. I'm focused. I'm getting the names together. I don't want to go this way yet. And she's like, yeah, because they got the names over here and they're doing this over here. And they're like, and I'm like, no, 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 no. That's why I didn't call you. Because you always take me somewhere I don't want to go. That's the same cousin who told me I had to go to Tangiapolo, Louisiana. And I'm like, you can go to Louisiana because I've already got Mississippi and Alabama. I'm not doing Louisiana. That one is on you. I don't think she got too far in Louisiana. But spreadsheets are fun. Yeah, she loves her a spreadsheet. She's got, I forgot how many pages of spreadsheets she has with all of the names and the ethnicities and their places of origin, and she can sift and this and that and the other. And I'm like, I just need a tree and I need a research log. I'm good. I'm good. My husband taught me how, my late husband, he was a database manager, and he taught me how to do spreadsheets. And I was like, I don't need to do this. I'm fine with the pencil and piece of paper. Yeah, I'm good. Like Joe used to say, I'm full. I'm good. I don't have to do spreadsheets. But all you people who get warm and fuzzy on spreadsheets, thank you. I applaud you, and I will send you my data. Roberta says, Lauren, I don't miss those days, and yet I do. I used to tell my daughter, I wish I was 16 again so I could know everything. My daughter gets so frustrated with Shorty. I tell her, I said, remember, I used to tell you you would appreciate me when you got to be 35. And she says, well, yeah, but it really didn't take me that long. She was 25. I get that with my friend. We'll do some research on one family and he will suddenly want to switch to another. And it's like, don't do that to me. You do the input. Right. Yeah, she called me and it was kind of like, how did you know I was working on this branch? But she was taking the left fork and I was taking the right fork, and she's sending me all these screenshots and everything. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And she gets so busy sending me screenshots, she's not listening to what I'm telling her, because it's like, I've already got this. Did you look at the tree? I've already done this. And then she'll say, oh, is that what you were trying to tell me? I see. Look at me. I figured it out before you told me. I knew. It's just, it's a little slow. I gotta get my. I've been working on Nightbot. That takes all my focus. I, I figured it out. Rita, how you doing? Good to see you. Kim, hello. Did you see you were gifted a membership? Your channel is dropping every 15 minutes. And for those who have green dresses, if you don't see your channel coming through, let me know, because I went through and I think everybody who is supposed to be active is active, but you know, if I start pushing buttons, I miss things. My name is VJ and they do not allow me to push buttons. But it is what it is. So if you do not see your name come through, please let me know. Or if I pasted the wrong channel link, please let me know. I do a pop-up craft with me thing. Okay. I'll have to. Oh well, I can check now. I'll get notifications. And you're welcome. I will be doing a variety of things there, not yarny crafts, non-yarny crafts, as well as the games. I do non-yarny crafts too, so okay. I'll go see. Yeah, a lot of people love the bingo. It just didn't. You all know I'm different. I'll just leave it at that. You know I'm different. Bonnie, welcome in. I'm working, but my client left to take the dog to the vet. I said, break time. Yeah, I like the other crafts. Normal, that is overrated. It is. It really is. I understand. I am some to your second channel, but politics are not my thing. So I'm here for the numbers too. Gotcha. Well, you were here. I had to start the second channel because people didn't want me talking about that over here, which is okay. Jeanette, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? How was your weekend? They're hopping all over the tree. Girl. Whew. Yeah. Then I had a lady contact me today. She had seen where I had put some stuff over on Family Search, and she said, "That's my great grandfather. Are you related?" I hope so. And I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about. So I had to go over there to look. I was like, I don't know who this man is. And I was like, oh, I did put that on there. I was like, if we're related, I'm related through his wife and not through him. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But that's one of those Alabama lines. So I'll be working on it. And Susan said spreadsheets are fun. Okay, all of those who like spreadsheets, raise your hands. I got to see who the spreadsheet crew are. One of my genealogist tutors uses spreadsheets for his family tree and encourages us to use them. Me, no thanks. I know. Thomas McKenty, is it Thomas? Has done webinars on how to use spreadsheets for genealogy. Don't quote me, it might not be Thomas, but I've seen the webinars and I looked at them and I was like, yeah, no, I don't need that. It makes a hard job more complicated. Not mine. Wow, something weird happened. I was seeing the chat, but you weren't there. I wasn't here. Well, I don't know. I hit the live button once instead of twice, so I was here for a whole minute and I wasn't live, but I was only a minute late going live, but I was here talking as usual. Roberta says, y'all talking in the chat, and I'm like, I'm missing something there. I don't know what happened. Did I come back? How long were you there before I came on, Roberta? What happened? I don't know. I'm so confused. You know, it doesn't take much. Coley wants to know what it's like over there in Colombia. Cuz please call me after you finish here. I need to ask a question. Okay. Can I call I'll have to call you a little bit later than that because my brother-in-law sent Shorty a card for her birthday and we have to call him and thank him. I forgot to give her this card this morning. And number two, we have to do Tai Chi before she goes. Then I'll be free after Tai Chi. It's August. I have, okay, everybody, we're all getting up there. We all have middle age spread. I keep seeing this thing coming across, and I don't click on these, but every time I go on YT, they have this commercial come through, and it's about chair yoga, and it was starting today, August the 4th. And I was like, I can go to YT and do chair yoga. I'm not going to click on your link, and I'm not going to download your app. So I was looking at the chair yoga and I was reading something about staying fit and healthy over 50, and they were suggesting Tai Chi. Well, I used to do Taekwondo, so I was like, ooh, Tai Chi would be fun. So Shorty and I are going to start doing Tai Chi today. I tried to get her interested in belly dancing. She didn't like that. But and they also had a chair Tai Chi for beginners, and I was like, oh well, on the days that my back is going crazy and I don't want to get up, I can do it in the chair. So yay me. So how many of you have a regular exercise program? Columbia has 81 degrees, wind is 3 miles per hour, and the humidity is 47%. Laura, hello, hello. You are Wonder Twin number one. Are you not with Wonder Twin number two? I am happy to see you, though. How was your weekend? Roberta says, I've never been a big bingo person either. Yeah, I always worked the second shift or I had the kids, and I just never, they usually had bingo at the church, and I was busy. Pebble Pooh, spreading joy, love, happiness, and prayers. How you doing, sweetheart? And there's Nightbot trying to earn his pay. Thank you, Nightbot. Pebbles is different. You play different games. There's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. And they do recommend that we do games to keep the brain cells flowing. I do gardenscapes. I started gardenscapes because I wanted an idea of how to landscape my yard. But what they do on gardenscapes and what I have in my yard are not the same thing. Plus, it's too flippin' hot. But I like gardenscapes. Bonnie says, okay, have a good day. I actually have to get some work done before the man gets back. Have a good day, Bonnie. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Kim says, I did see I was gifted one. Thank you. You're very welcome. And thanks for spreading the word about my channel. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. When are you going to start filming again? I miss you. Hi, Dawn P. How you doing? How was your weekend? I did post let me refresh. I did post oh, Lord, my girlfriend just posted a picture of her deceased father when he was younger, and I had to stop and look because I was trying to figure out how she got a picture of my father. Whoa. Okay, we don't have anything in the group to share, but I did a beanie. One of the young ladies in my Daughters of the Union Veterans of the Civil War group has enlisted, and I remembered Nisi's beanies for bravery. So I made her a black beanie. I'm going to make her a brown beanie and a little soap sack. And we're gathering little things for her to take the basic training with her so she doesn't feel so lonesome. So I have a beanie. We respect the number crew. I am 6 away from my first 1K. And you've only had your channel for a year. Pat yourself on the back, cousin. Oh my goodness gracious, that is awesome. Rita says, keeping my hands down, never understood them. I understand it, but Lord help, it with doing the research, my brain is active and I have my stuff color coded, but then having to move cells around and this and that, and that's too many brain cells that I'm already trying to use for something else. Chris has got her hand up. Kim's got her hand up. I love spreadsheets. I also love building databases. Ooh. I have a new respect for you ladies. Roberta likes spreadsheets. Oh my. Dawn P, are you in the spreadsheet? She likes spreadsheets. I use them for everything. I even have a spreadsheet for my wine collection. Who does that? I have my yarn stash on Ravelry, but it's not a spreadsheet. My problem is I buy the yarn, I put it in my stash, but when I use it, I forget to subtract it from my stash. Sunitha, welcome in. Good to see you. I used to have fun with spreadsheets, but I would rather hook. High five. Yeah. Cuz you like spreadsheets? I ordered 2 books for Shorty for her birthday. I'll show them to you when I call you. Jen says, I got that with a young woman asking, are we related? Well, if you give me his name, I can check it out. Duh. Yeah, it's kind of like you put Wes Johnson on there. I was like, can you give me his ID number? What state is he in? Range of birth? Do you know how many Johnsons I have dealt with? I figured out how to go through my activity log and I put in Johnson and he came up and I was like, oh, look at me. I figured that out. And I was like, ooh, I've done some work. Rita says the box is full with Tustimos. I managed to get in 148. Pat yourself on the back. So sending them to a lady here in Sweden on Wednesday, I hope. And then she's going to send them to Africa. 148. Oh, that is awesome. Chris, you'll join Kim in building databases too? Y'all go ahead with your bad selves. Go right on ahead. Roberta says, I was in here about 10 minutes. I backed out and came back in. It was me. Well, I'm glad you figured it out because you know it's normally me. Leslie says, at home, I use it for crafts and household things. Work is inventory for 2 locations. Now, Leslie, how do you use it for household things? Because I have flat surface disease because everything is out. because if I move it and put it away, I don't remember where I put it. And my son said, you need to label it. It's like, okay, if I don't know where it is, labeling it is not going to help. So, how do you use a database for the house? Enlighten me. Michelle says, it's fine. I can keep still. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I know everybody's speaking. You do chair yoga. Okay. Oh, Mara, thank you so much. Hold on. I'm going to get to you. You know, we have to go through the stuff. And I forgot to. There's only so much I can remember with my poor little pea brain. Oh my God, this is painful. Ah, I think, I think, I think. Pause. I said pause. Thank you. So disrespectful. Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I know you just see my eyes doing all this back and forth, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be all right. I promise. Oh, it's over here. Yay. Thank you so much, Mara. I appreciate it. I think that's the one I changed the music on. I'm going to get a nice little letter from YT. It's all right. It's all right. I don't care. I have been doing chair yoga for 2 months now. I did tribal belly dance years ago. Fun. Oh yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Does regular count? Yeah, regular counts. Sure. Of course it does. Coley says, since I'm in a chair, I can do Tai Chi too. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just search for it on YT. Because when I came across it, I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do it in a chair. I'm here for it. And she's laughed at me. I plead the fifth on regular exercise. I know. I'm in the same boat. In the bed exercises, balance sucks bad. I do my planks in the bed. So when I get done, I can take a nap. Because if I do the planks on the floor, I can't get back up. It's not pretty. Depends upon how bad my back is bothering me. I might be able to get up, might not be able to get up. So yeah, I do them in the bed so I don't have to worry about getting up. Rita says, my regular exercise program is not sitting down all day, I feel. I have around 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day inside the apartment. You're good. Pat yourself on the back. 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day. Rita, I am impressed. That is awesome. Chris says, I only do John C. or Jessica SMC. Okay, you only do their bingo. I got you. Kim says, I do chair yoga. There's a ton of YT and TT. Okay, videos you can watch. I have a plan with Simple too. You have a plan with Simple? It's exercise, eating journal, and some meditation thrown in. I have that on my Fitbit. Do I use it? No. Roberta says, I used to walk and work out, and when I worked, I walked about 3K a shift. But after the incident, my workout is getting up and walk all the way to the bathroom. I hear you. When I was working, my normal day was 10,000 steps. If it was a day that I had dance class, I could get 19,000 steps. Now, not so much. Got both the new webcams. Now, why do you prefer a webcam over your laptop? Yay, yes, yay. Thank you, yay. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong video, but that's okay. I don't care. Thank you, Roberta. I appreciate it. And I was working hard to finish it last night before it got dark since I was working in black. Kim says, got both the new webcam and laptop over the weekend, so I'll probably dive back in today or tomorrow. Michelle has a spreadsheet for her yarn. Love it. Is that the one you got from Flotsam Crochet? It's a spreadsheet? Kim says, Michelle says, yes, of course I do. I'm a nerd. Glasses on spreadsheets. Teresa, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How was your weekend? Laura says, Victoria is not here. I'm making chicken for supper. Ooh, I have chicken and noodles and veggies for dinner. You have Johnson's? Girl. Yeah, she was like Johnson's. I'm like, no, thank you, though. No. Monthly bills with current wages. Oh, okay. For the home? You do wages on a spreadsheet for home? Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. We have two questions out in the fam. Number one, well, it's three. Number one was, how was your weekend? Number two is, what is your exercise of choice? And number three is, do you like spreadsheets? You know, I have questions. Rita says, no, Ukraine. Oh, those are going to the Ukraine. Okay. Then I have about 150 others to sew up. And every day, Mom stuffs around 7 to 10 fishes. I need to get her some more complicated stuff to stuff, but not too difficult. How about stars? It'll take her a little time to do all the points. You can do stars. What else can be stuffed? Okay, fam, what else can be stuffed? That's a little challenging, but not too challenging. Okay, working on a brand kit for my channel tomorrow. Back to the chat. She's busy. She's busy. I got tons of Johnsons too, especially my dad. Oh, baby. How did we end up with so many Johnsons? I used to do spreadsheets for kitchen inventory when I was married. That way I knew exactly what I needed when shopping. Only got to shop once a month. Really? Now, see, I would forget to subtract it off the spreadsheet. That would be me. I'd put it on there when I went to the store, but would I take it off while I was using it? Nah. VJ, we have a ton of friends moving to Restream. Just saying. Yeah. I was fighting with the Nightbot. I will have to. Yeah. I forgot I was having. I don't remember I'm having issues until I'm sitting here doing it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I hate this new setup. because when I log off, it's gone. Poof, it's just gone. Oh my gosh. It's so sad. Oh, it is so sad. Thank you so much, Pebbly Poo. And if anybody else is a member and would like to drop their milestone, feel free. Oh, bless you, Sandra. I love that little cutie pie. I love kitties. Mine is to knock some sense to him about what I can and can't do. Just me working. Ah, gotcha. Kim is saying to Michelle, I'm on Kick and Restream. Skipped Twitch because that price is crazy. Oh, you have to pay for Twitch? And there's a Kick? Ooh. I just discovered what is it? VHREE it's an AI. I want to call it database. It's over here and Chat GPT is over here, but it seems to do more than Perplexity. But we all know I'm perplexed. I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet because I was actually crocheting. Jen says, I only did spreadsheets when I was learning IT and doing office work in the 80s. Now I'm learning about AI online. Are you taking a class or are you just playing with it? I have seen those AI classes as well. Lauren says, yoga is really adaptable. I had to look for a hands-free one recently, and there are plenty. Oh, wow. Nightbot is dropping channels. Okay, that's the one you got from Flossom. Okay. I didn't realize it was a database. Did you see my blanket I put in the group? No. Did you put it in the Monday? Well, you didn't put it in for Make Along Monday, right? So okay. Oh. I gotcha. I see. Oh, yeah, no, I did not. Well, I saw it and I didn't see it because it wasn't in the comment. So thank you for bringing that to my attention because, yeah, no. This is for Project Linus. And as we know, our Teresa is into filet, and she is knocking filet out of the park. Honest to goodness, you are really doing it. Hold on, Teresa. Marisa, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, that is cute. The mother goose. Look at you. OM to the G. I'm so happy you stopped listening to those people. Project Linus is going to love that. You have done some stellar work. Dory, thank you for the parking pass. I appreciate it. Where's my star? There we go. Vanessa, how was your weekend? Michelle is having meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and roasted vegetables. Oh, well, thank you. That'll take her a little bit. Kim says, I don't think Nightbot likes me. She's laughing. Oh, honey, Nightbot and I battled a long time. It was Sunflower Ashley who actually got me to try it again because, yeah, no. And then Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie was helping Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I sat in on it and got a lot of tips because Cynthia was having as much trouble as I was. And I like webcams over my laptop camera because I can move it and zoom in and out. That's the point. Plus, you do tutorials. Dory, thank you for the parking pass. Beautiful Monday today. I make lists all the times. Yes, spreadsheets, great idea. Pillows can be stuffed. Oh, yes. Mandy's laughing at me. Those are some questions. My weekend was good. Just relax after having a busy work week. Relaxing is good. Yes, you got to relax. Tammy says, I had chicken and noodles with green beans and garlic. How fun. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, I had chicken and noodles because I wanted spaghetti, but I was like, now I'll use, because I had bought some vegetable noodles. So I made my spaghetti with the vegetable noodles, and then I made the chicken because I was thinking about making chicken parmesan, and I was like, nah, I'll do some vegetables. I'll do some veggies. Rita says I might sew more monsters for her to stuff. There's an idea. Mandy says my exercise of choice is walking or yoga. Okay. Kitty, hello, how you doing? We're talking about our exercises of choice, what you can stuff. Do you like spreadsheets? And how was your weekend? All the time, correct. And no, I hate spreadsheets. I have to use them for budgeting at work, and I hate it. High five, Mandy. Kitty says, I create spreadsheets for fun. You and Michelle. You and Michelle. My computer says partly sunny. I'm looking at this black cloud coming over my house. I'm going to say partly cloudy. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. Mandy says, my sister also creates spreadsheet for fun. Okay. Kitty says, my weekend was not great, but as well as expected. I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry. Mandy says she got a little robot and created a spreadsheet. She got a little robot and created a spreadsheet to keep track of things. Okay. Susan says, I used to have everything on spreadsheets at work. Now I have our household budget, kitchen inventory, and personal library on spreadsheets. Wow. Wow. Mama J, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming. You're working while listening. Mama J, are you using a spreadsheet? Knowing Mama J, she probably is. Yeah, bummer. Oh, thank you for reminding everybody of the thumbs, Roberta. Kitty says, back in the day, I loved sports, but nowadays, bed yoga and meditation, although I have lost 16 pounds over the past 2.5 weeks. On purpose, Kitty? Dory says, I love the columns and putting things in order. It's the columns that bother me. Jen says, my exercise of choice is walking, whether for work or pleasure. I can do 10,000 on work days, not much for pleasure. I understand. I totally understand. Roberta says, exactly, Dory. It is lovely. Lydia, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? How was your weekend? Do you like spreadsheets? How was your weekend? Do you like spreadsheets? What can be stuffed? I had four, didn't I? What did I forget? They are pretty colors, aren't they, Kim? They are pretty colors. Dory says, VJ, how do you keep track of all the makes going on in so many directions? You rock. Thank you. I had forgotten this one. They reminded me Saturday that, well, actually, the lady contacted me and said she had some things to put in the basket I was making. And I said, I did not volunteer to make the basket. I suggested that we could make a basket. I did not say that I was making the basket. And then I remembered that, oh, yes, we're supposed to be doing that for this month, aren't we? So, no, I don't keep track of things. I drop the ball quite often. The only thing I keep track of is my life in a bag. Everybody else, people have to remind me. I have this lovely phone that is pinging it at me all the time because I remember nothing. Nada. Not. Jen says, I paid to do an online course, printed off my first certificate yesterday to show the job center I am still learning stuff. That is awesome. Congratulations. Coley said, I subscribe to Mocha. Thank you. Kim's gonna be so she really is good. She really is good. Things unfortunately keep happening and she has to keep dropping off, but when she's on, it's a great time. I asked what could be stuffed. Thank you. Because that's for okay. I had to go see if I missed something else. Bye, Kitty. Have a good one. Thank you for coming. I feel so boring, and I had a big salad. There's nothing boring about a big salad. Salads are good. I would have had a big salad, except I have no salad greens here. Me and foods are not friends. I love you all. I am so sorry, Kitty. Congratulations on the 16 pounds, but I'm sorry you're having trouble with foods. I am so sorry. And Dory's saying hi to Pebbles. Teresa is drinking sweet tea and working on a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star filet blanket for Project Linus, and she will be listening. Thank you. I can't wait to see that one. I like fairies. I was, as a matter of fact, the episode of The Librarian that I saw yesterday was about fairies. Roberta says, Kitty, you and I both, I am just now able to eat without my body rejecting it. Does that mean that you're off liquids? I'm going to applaud you anyway. Because if your body's not rejecting it, that's a good thing. Mandy says, although my sister is a data analyst by trade, so I feel like that explains her love of spreadsheets. That's a good one, Mandy. That's a good one. Teresa has 87 degrees, wind 14 miles per hour, and the humidity is 48%. Nightbot is on a roll. Thank you, Nightbot. Mama J says, I love spreadsheets. I knew. I am a Microsoft Office certified specialist with Excel being my favorite. I knew. I just knew. Thank you, Teresa. At least I'm not alone. Kitty says the weight loss is not on purpose. I'm so sorry, Kitty. I am so sorry. Pebble says technology is not her friend. Margie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Roberta says, come to think of it, spreadsheets are kind of like patterns. So it just explains why I like the organization of them. Ah, okay. Michelle says, baby one versus dog zero. He put his PB hands on the dog's back. Now he's trying to lick it off and he can't reach it. Ah! Mara says, I don't dislike spreadsheets, but I don't go out of my way to use them unless I need them for organizing stuff on my channels. You use spreadsheets to organize stuff on your channels? My brain just flipped over. Ooh, 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 ooh. Susan says, oh, and medications. It comes so naturally that I don't even think about it. I have a 4-compartment pill caddy that I fill and I just carry it around with me sometimes. Roberta says, Michelle, that has to be amusing. She says it's hilarious. Margie is 50 away from 1400. Congratulations. Michelle says, my exercise of choice is running my mouth, running away from my problems, and running away from the chat. You're too funny. Susan says, sunflower takes over 20 per day with over 30 in the house for as needed. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. I don't think I ever had that many, but I had all of mine in the shoebox. One of those plastic shoe boxes. And I would just sit there. Yeah, no. I'm so happy those days are over. The doctor said, now, what is your goal in the long run? I said, my goal is to get off these pills. Okay. This is not my norm, and I don't want to do this. The one thing about Shorty being on daily medications, and I was used to giving her medications, I would take my medication when I gave her medication if I remembered that I was on medication, which I normally forgot because I had been healthy. Zoila, you've been listening while driving, but I am finally parked and walking home. Love to you too, baby girl. Do you like spreadsheets? I could see Zoila liking spreadsheets because she's got a mind that just goes and goes and goes. Lauren also enjoys a spreadsheet. Teresa, I think you and I are the only ones who don't care for spreadsheets. I think we're in the minority. Kitty says, my love for spreadsheets is in my title. I love to create stuff, spelling as well. Yeah, you and that spelling. Roberta says, I am off liquids. Yay! But food is a roller coaster, hit and miss. If I learn to just eat what tastes good and deal with the fallout later. You know what? If it tastes good, Put it in a blender and puree it so it's like a soup, and then eat it. You'll get the flavor and you shouldn't have the fallout. Just puree it. Make it like a thick soup or pudding. If you can keep pudding down, you ought to be able to keep a liquid form of it down. Kim says, I'm MS certified too in Excel, Access, and Word, but I rarely use Office anymore. We had Office 360 when I was at work, and I did not like it at all. Kim says, I have a spreadsheet for everything. Oh my God, Kim. Oh, Kim. Really? Really? So it says, Roberta, try to make your food appealing. It will help out a lot. And congratulations on your weight loss. And that the weight loss was for Kitty. Kitty, are you seeing anybody about the weight loss? Roberta says, Zoila, food is appealing. It's the aftermath, not so much. Yeah. Uh, Puree it until you get it into a paste form, and it should be okay. The good thing about the weight loss is there's less of me, but I look more fabulous. I sent an email. Okay. I'll read it later and I'll write you back. I got ideas. 3 shoe boxes. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But I am so happy she is still here with us. Did Ricky come in? Did I miss Ricky? Tell me I did not miss Ricky. No, it was Kitty. Sorry, Kitty. Roberta's saying to Zoila, my main thing is not getting dehydrated while I'm enjoying the food. Puree it and add a little water into it to make it pasty. That will also help because you'll get liquids in there. Lauren says, use a spreadsheet to keep track of my spreadsheets person at heart. I've heard of people using them to create knitting patterns too. Spreadsheets? As opposed to a graph? Lord, spreadsheets? To create the patterns? I don't, yeah, we have to be different. We just have to be different. Hopefully, I will see you all soon. Are you going on tonight? Margie says, I use a spreadsheet for my finances. Okay. So it says, OMG, these fat fingers. Sorry. That's okay, because I was trying did I miss Ricky? No, this is Kitty. This is who I was talking about. I have blood work coming up Wednesday. Doctor thinks my weight loss is a side effect of the antibiotic I'm on. Well, that's possible. The challenge is once you finish the antibiotic, try not to regain the weight. I have failed. Congratulations, Kitty. I just like typing. Oh, I can't do anything on my phone. I, I have a 17-inch laptop. I can't do anything on a phone. And me and the Kindle, we're not fans. I've got a little keyboard for my Kindle. Yep, colored blocks, white blocks in the relevant patterns. Oh, that's like a graph. Okay. You can make graphs from spreadsheets. I said graph. Look at me, acting like I know something. Kitty, is there a different antibiotic you can use? Well, there is that. There is that. Oh, it is. I'm trying to see if I got a notification. Okay, I did not get a notification yet. Wanted to make sure I don't run over on Dory's time. Roberta says, Lauren, I use spreadsheets / graphs for my GraphGans. Oh, my name is VJ and I'm not grown enough to use a GraphGan yet. But that's just me. Oh my gosh. Um, I am going to do the outro. And if Dory's not live, you have time to skip to the loo and get a snack. And I will see you at Dory's. Roberta says, wow, that hour went fast again. Oh, thank you. Kitty says, the issue, Kim, came up kind of suddenly, so all of this is unexpected. Sorry. Zoila says, exactly, VJ. Keeping the weight loss, it's a real struggle. Yeah, that's my problem. Panda, hugs and loves and smooches. We're going to do a VJ raid over to Dory Doodles. I'm trying to chase this chat. Margie has 108 degrees. Ooh, Margie, you stay over there. Wind is 7 miles per hour and the humidity is 12. Sunitha is going live tonight at 6 p.m. Central. Okay. Panda just got home. We'll catch the replay after I get situated. Hugs and love, sweetie. You're going on at 5. Okay, I came on at 3. Dory came on at 4. You're coming on at 5 Central, which is 6 Eastern. Kitty creates GraphGans as well. Thank you, Zoila. Yes, the Panda's giving a blanket hello to everyone. It went really fast. Happy to catch you. Thank you. I love you. Hopping on the bus. See you at Dory's and then Sunitha's. Everybody, put your seatbelts on. Bonnie had to go back to work, so I am driving. We know how I do the corners. Night, Rita. Go to bed, honey. We will see you hopefully on Wednesday. Everybody's speaking. The kids helping you type. Okay. Let me do the outro and I will see you over at Dory's. You all do what you need to do to, that's not the button I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit this button. I got too many buttons here, you all. Do what you need to do to protect yourselves because you know we got an idiot over in that's supposed to be taking care of us. I'm not, you know, this this is not the political channel, but take care of yourselves. We've got a lot going on. And I need to stop talking because I am hitting all the wrong buttons. I will see you all over at Dory's. Love you all. Yay.